It was never meant to return. Voyager 1 was designed to leave everything behind: Earth, the Moon, the Sun, the planets. A machine with no reverse gear, it was born to drift into darkness. When it launched from Cape Canaveral on September 5, 1977, no one could have predicted that it would still be speaking to us nearly half a century later. It has outlived its builders. It has outlasted the Cold War. It has outdistanced every object humanity has ever touched. And now it floats silently through interstellar space, a tiny spark of our civilization gliding between the stars. But Voyager 1 was not sent empty-handed. Attached to its frame, protected by a golden casing, lies something far more audacious than any sensor or camera. A message, a voice from Earth, a golden record containing our greetings, our music, our photographs, our essence. Not a message for us, or even for anyone we know, but for someone or something we may never meet. It is not a beacon of rescue. It is not a flare of desperation. It is, simply, a gesture of cosmic goodwill. A bottle tossed into the galactic ocean with the words, "This is who we were." The Voyager mission, curiosity, not conquest. In the 1970s, the planets aligned, literally, in a rare configuration that would occur only once every 176 years. Engineers at NASA realized that if timed correctly, a spacecraft could use the gravity of Jupiter, Saturn, and the other outer planets like a slingshot, gaining speed and altering course without using additional fuel. It was the perfect opportunity, not for conquest, not for colonization, but for exploration, pure, unfiltered curiosity. What did the gas giants look like up close? What secrets lay hidden in their moons? Could we send a robotic emissary farther than anything before? Voyager 1, along with its twin Voyager 2, was built for this mission, a mission so ambitious it felt like science fiction. With instruments designed to study magnetic fields, cosmic rays, planetary atmospheres, and interstellar space itself, Voyager 1 became humanity's most daring scout. The Grand Tour, one world at a time. Voyager 1's first stop was Jupiter. When it arrived in 1979, its cameras beamed back images that redefined our understanding of the gas giant. It showed us lightning storms, turbulent cloud bands, and for the first time ever, volcanoes erupting on Io, the first active volcanism ever witnessed beyond Earth. Then came Saturn. Its rings, long seen from Earth as faint, blurry bands, were revealed to be intricate systems of particles, ice, and dust, more like sculpted art than structure. It passed within 124,000 kilometers of Titan, Saturn's largest moon, where it detected a thick nitrogen atmosphere, an eerie Earth-like quality in the most unexpected of places. And then that was it. While Voyager 2 continued on to Uranus and Neptune, Voyager 1 took a different path, one that would take it far above the plane of the solar system, not to visit more planets, but to go farther than any spacecraft before it. Its mission had changed. Voyager 1 had become the first object built by humans to head toward the stars, the pale blue dot and the long goodbye. Before turning its cameras off forever, Voyager 1 looked homeward one final time. On February 14, 1990, Valentine's Day, it captured one of the most iconic images in human history: Earth, as seen from 6 billion kilometers away. A single pixel suspended in a sunbeam. Carl Sagan, who helped conceive of the golden record, would later call it the pale blue, a lonely speck in the vast cosmic dark, a place where every war was fought, every poem was written, every love was born. That was the last photograph Voyager 1 would ever take. Afterward, Its imaging system was turned off to conserve energy. From that point forward, Voyager was no longer a photographer. It was a listener, a sensor in the dark, a machine built not to see the universe, but to feel it, crossing the final border into interstellar space. In August 2012, something extraordinary happened. Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause, the boundary where the sun's influence ends and true interstellar space begins. The solar wind that flows from our star weakens here, eventually giving way to the charged particles of the galactic medium. It was the first time any object from Earth had entered the space between stars. There was no celebration, no fireworks, just a shift in the data, a subtle change in magnetic fields, a drop in solar particles, a new voice in the static, the voice of the galaxy itself. Voyager 1 had become our first interstellar traveler, and still, it continued onward. The golden record, a portrait of a species. On Voyager 1's side, secured with care and instruction, lies the most ambitious message ever sent. The golden record, a 12-inch copper disc coated in gold, contains 116 photographs, 27 musical tracks, greetings in 55 languages, and a printed message from then-President Jimmy Carter. It's a symphony of our species, our cultures, our laughter, our technology, our hopes. Among the sounds included a baby crying, a kiss, heartbeats, a 5th century Chinese song, a Navajo chant, Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good. There's a recording of a woman from Peru saying, "Hello to everyone. We are happy here and you be happy there." And etched into the disc's casing, instructions, pictorial diagrams showing how to play it, how fast to spin it, and even our location relative to 14 pulsars, in the hopes that some future finder might decipher it. It's not a practical message. No one expects it to be received. It's a philosophical one, a statement of identity. If the universe is listening, this is who we are. A billion-year time capsule. Even after Voyager 1 falls silent, likely by 2030, when its power will run out, it will continue its journey. It will drift endlessly, orbiting the center of the Milky Way once every 225 million years. It will pass other stars, some far, some close. But its path is random, determined only by the gravity it encountered long ago. Unless intercepted, Voyager may first one day be the last trace of humanity left in the universe. Not a city, not a monument, not even a digital archive, but a golden disk holding our voice, our language, our dreams. 1 billion years from now, when mountains have eroded and seas have changed, the golden record will still spin in silence. Why it matters? We built Voyager 1 in an era of rotary phones and Cold War tension. It carried the dreams of a planet just beginning to step off its surface. Yet decades later, it still speaks to us, not just through data, but through symbolism. It reminds us that science is not only about answers, but about wonder. That exploration is not only about survival, but about meaning. Voyager 1 doesn't serve a purpose anymore, not a practical one. It no longer sends useful planetary data. Its sensors are degrading. Its signal is fading. And yet, we listen, because we need to. Because it still connects us to something bigger than ourselves. Because it carries, in the simplest of forms, a message that has never stopped being true. We were here. We saw. We reached. A final message, forever. In a universe that is silent and cold, Voyager 1 is a whisper. A whisper traveling faster than any human being, farther than any nation, beyond the reach of language, history, or time. It is not a probe anymore. It is a monument to what we valued, to what we dared, to the idea that intelligence should never stand still. And if it is ever found, in the distant epochs to come, perhaps the being who finds it, whoever or whatever they are, will drop the needle and hear us, not just as sounds, but as a people, a civilization that, however briefly, burned with curiosity and had the courage to say, "To the stars, we send a message."